What if the very thing keeping you alive is the secret to transforming your reality? Every breath you take is more than just a mechanical process. It's a doorway to untapped power, deeper consciousness, and even spiritual awakening. Imagine that within every inhale lies the potential to shift your energy, sharpen your mind, and connect you to something far greater. Yet, most of us are merely scratching the surface of what our breath can truly do. Today, we're diving into the profound yet overlooked force that lies within you, waiting to be awakened. You've probably heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that famous pyramid that starts with basic survival and culminates in self-actualization. At its foundation are the essentials: food, water, shelter, safety. But let's pause for a moment and dig deeper. What's more essential than all of these? Breathing. Without oxygen, everything else collapses in importance. Maslow knew that if these foundational needs aren't met, nothing else matters. Love and belonging mean little if you're gasping for air. Self-esteem is irrelevant if you're freezing. It all begins with the breath. Yet despite its fundamental role, how many of us have ever been taught to breathe correctly? It's assumed that because we do it from birth, we must naturally know how. But as we'll discover today, the way we breathe holds the key to our mental, physical, and spiritual health. Breathing isn't just about drawing in oxygen. It's a dynamic force that connects us to the universe, to our inner selves, and to realms of energy we're often unaware of. In ancient traditions, this vital energy is known as Prana, the life force that flows through everything. In Sanskrit, Prana literally means vital breath or life energy. It's not just an abstract concept. It's something real and palpable, the pulse of the cosmos that we can tap into. Different cultures recognize it by different names: Qi in Chinese medicine, Kai in Japan, and Mana in Polynesia. Prana is the creative force behind everything, and the more we can cultivate it, the more we can manifest our highest potentials, from creativity to spiritual enlightenment. Our journey today is about rediscovering the breath, understanding its hidden power, and learning how to use it consciously. When we master our breath, we gain control over prana. And with that control, we unlock the ability to align our physical, mental, and spiritual energies, an alignment that can elevate us to entirely new levels of existence. In the yogic tradition, the human system is composed of not just the physical body, but several subtle bodies, as described in the Taittiriya Upanishad. Beyond the physical shell are layers of energy, emotion, mind, and spirit, each more subtle than the last. Prana is the link that connects these layers, but due to modern living, unhealthy habits, and stress, this connection often becomes weak, leading to a fragmented experience of life. Without prana, there is no life. The moment prana leaves the body, we call it death. Yet, we rarely consider the quality of the prana within us. Just as a well-tuned engine allows a car to run smoothly, proper breathing lets prana flow freely through our system, revitalizing our mind, body, and spirit. By refining our breath, we optimize our prana, allowing us to live more fully, more consciously, and more energetically. Prana isn't just in the air we breathe, it's all around us. In the food we eat, the water we drink, the sunlight that bathes us. The quality of prana we take in matters. Natural, unprocessed foods are rich in prana, while heavily processed, artificial foods are nearly devoid of it. The same is true of water. Fresh, living water from natural springs is abundant in prana, while tap water or bottled water is often energetically dead. Even sunlight is a source of prana, and spending time outdoors soaking in natural light nourishes our system in ways artificial light cannot. But of all these sources, air is the most crucial. It's something we can access freely, anytime, anywhere. And yet, many of us breathe incorrectly, limiting the amount of prana we take in. By mastering breath control, known as pranayama, we can begin to consciously harness and direct this life force, not just for physical health, but for spiritual growth and transformation. Pranayama is an ancient science of breath control, designed to channel prana through specific energy pathways in the body called nadis. There are said to be 72,000 nadis in the human system, but 3 are especially important for spiritual awakening: Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. Ida, associated with feminine energy, runs along the left side of the body and governs the mind and emotions. It's connected to the moon, bringing a cooling, calming influence. Pingala, representing masculine energy, runs along the right side and controls the body's vital functions. It's linked to the sun and has a warming, energizing effect. Sushumna is the central and most crucial nadi, running straight up the spine. It's the primary channel through which prana ascends to higher levels of consciousness, eventually leading to spiritual enlightenment. The goal of many spiritual practices is to activate Sushumna, allowing the dormant energy at the base of the spine, known as Kundalini, to rise. When this happens, it's like lighting a fuse. The energy shoots upwards, awakening each chakra until it reaches the crown, resulting in profound states of awareness and unity with the cosmos. But here's the thing: for this energy to flow smoothly, balance is key. Ida and Pingala need to be in harmony. When Ida dominates, you may feel overly introspective, lethargic, or even melancholic. On the other hand, when Pingala takes over, you might find yourself restless, anxious, and overly driven. Neither extreme is ideal. True equilibrium occurs when these 2 forces are balanced, allowing Sushumna to come into play, leading to a state of peaceful yet vibrant being. One simple way to achieve this balance is through a breathing technique called Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. It's more than just a calming exercise. It's a way to synchronize the body's energies. By consciously alternating your breath between nostrils, you can balance Ida and Pingala, clearing the pathway for prana to rise through Sushumna. The practice is straightforward but powerful. Sit comfortably, close your right nostril with your thumb, and inhale deeply through your left nostril. Then, close your left nostril with your ring finger. Release the thumb and exhale through the right nostril. Inhale again through the right nostril, then switch sides and exhale through the left. This completes one cycle. Practicing this for a few minutes each day can have profound effects on your mental clarity, emotional balance, and spiritual growth. Breathing correctly is fundamental not just during these exercises, but all day long. Most people breathe shallowly from the chest, which triggers the body's stress response. This kind of shallow breathing keeps us in a state of low-level anxiety, constantly in fight or flight mode. Over time, this contributes to chronic stress, fatigue, and even health issues. In contrast, diaphragmatic breathing, using the diaphragm instead of the chest, engages the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and healing. When you breathe deeply using your diaphragm, you're doing more than just oxygenating your blood. You're massaging your internal organs, improving circulation, and stimulating the body's lymphatic system, which is crucial for detoxification and immunity. Moreover, diaphragmatic breathing sends a signal to your brain that all is well, reducing stress hormones like cortisol and triggering the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. To check if you're breathing correctly, place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. As you inhale, your abdomen should rise while your chest remains relatively still. If the reverse is happening, if your chest is rising but your abdomen isn't moving, you're likely breathing shallowly. Practicing diaphragmatic breathing can reprogram your body's default mode, helping you stay calm, focused, and energized throughout the day. Once you've mastered basic diaphragmatic breathing, you can move on to more advanced pranayama techniques designed to channel prana more effectively and elevate your consciousness. One such technique involves visualizing the ascent of prana through your chakras as you breathe. As you inhale, imagine the prana rising from your root chakra at the base of your spine, up to your third eye at the center of your forehead. Hold your breath there for a moment, focusing your attention on this energy center, and then exhale while directing that energy to your heart, filling it with light and a sense of peace. This kind of conscious breathing, combined with intention, can do more than just relax you. It can transform your mental and emotional states, boost your creativity, and even help you manifest your goals. When you fill yourself with prana and direct it toward a specific intention, you're charging that intention with life force, making it more likely to materialize in the physical world. This is the principle behind many manifestation techniques, such as the law of assumption. The more prana you have, the more potent your visualizations become, and the faster you'll see your desires take shape. But prana isn't just about manifesting material things. It's also about connecting with your higher self, that deeper, wiser part of you that transcends your everyday concerns. By focusing on your breath and raising prana through your chakras, you can clear the energetic blockages that keep you stuck in lower states of consciousness. As these blockages dissolve, you'll begin to experience more moments of insight, clarity, and inner peace. You'll feel more in tune with your true nature, which is not bound by the limitations of the physical world. One particularly powerful pranayama technique involves inhaling for a count of 8, holding the breath for 3 seconds while focusing on the third eye, and then exhaling while directing the energy toward your heart. The idea is to visualize the prana rising through your spinal column, cleansing and energizing each chakra along the way. When you reach the third eye, hold the breath and concentrate your awareness there, as if you're gazing inward at a point of light. Then, as you exhale, let that light spread throughout your heart center, filling you with warmth, love, and a sense of expansive well-being. You can amplify the effects of this practice by pairing it with positive affirmations. For instance, as you inhale and direct prana upward, mentally repeat affirmations like, "I am love," "I am peace," or "I am connected to my highest self." Hold these affirmations in your mind as you retain the breath, then release them into your heart as you exhale. The combination of breath, visualization, and affirmation is incredibly powerful because it engages your body, mind, and spirit simultaneously, aligning them toward a common goal. If you practice this regularly, you'll likely notice changes not only in how you feel, but also in how you interact with the world. Your energy will become more centered and grounded, making you less reactive to stress and more resilient in the face of challenges. You'll also find that your intuition sharpens, guiding you toward decisions and actions that are more aligned with your true purpose. As your prana increases, so too will your capacity for joy, creativity, and inner stillness. Remember, the breath is always available to you. No matter where you are or what you're going through, you can always return to it as a source of stability, strength, and clarity. By learning to breathe with intention, you gain access to a reservoir of energy that can support you in all aspects of life, from achieving your goals to deepening your spiritual practice. In essence, the breath is a bridge between the physical and the metaphysical. It's the link that connects you to the universe, to the subtle energies that permeate existence, and to the deepest parts of your own being. Mastering this connection is not just about improving your health or calming your mind. It's about awakening to your true potential as a creative, conscious being. As you explore the power of prana through these techniques, keep in mind that the ultimate goal is not just to accumulate energy, but to use that energy wisely. Whether you direct it toward healing, creativity, spiritual growth, or simply living with more joy and presence, the way you harness your prana shapes the quality of your life. When you align your breath with your highest intentions, you align your life with the flow of the universe, moving in harmony with the cosmic rhythm that underlies all existence. So the next time you take a breath, pause for a moment and recognize it for what it truly is. Not just air filling your lungs, but life force, energy, and potential. Every breath is an opportunity to connect more deeply with yourself, to refine your consciousness, and to step closer to the highest version of who you are. Through the practice of mindful breathing, you can turn something as simple as the breath into a powerful tool for transformation, one that elevates your mind, body, and spirit to new heights. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the art of breathing. I hope you found this exploration insightful and inspiring. Remember, your breath is your most accessible tool for self-mastery and spiritual growth. Until next time, keep breathing with intention and watch as your life unfolds in ways you never imagined.